Did you know that the largest insect in the world is the Hercules beetle? Get ready to discover 25 fascinating facts like this in part 6 of this series from Zarpado. Subscribe and we'll start right now. Cotton candy was invented by a dentist. William Morrison, a dentist from the United States, patented the cotton candy machine in 1899. Morrison's original idea was to create a candy that was softer and easier for people with dental problems to eat. Being a dentist himself, he was aware of the risks that hard, sticky candy could pose to oral health. Although it may seem ironic that a dentist invented candy, his intention was to provide a more tooth-friendly alternative to hard candy. With his invention of the cotton candy machine in 1899, Morrison managed to transform sugar into thin, sweet threads, which dissolved easily in the mouth, making them less likely to get stuck in teeth or cause damage. Giraffes have black tongues. This feature is due to an evolutionary adaptation that allows them to protect their tongues from the sun and from possible injuries while feeding. Constant exposure to the sun and tree thorns could cause burns or wounds on their tongues if they did not have this special pigmentation. Therefore, the tongue contains a large amount of melanin, the pigment responsible for the dark color in the skin, hair, and other parts of the body of animals, and acts as a natural filter against the sun's ultraviolet rays, providing additional protection to the delicate skin of the tongue. There is a type of crab that has one claw that is much larger than the other. This one is called the fiddler crab, and it is characterized by its peculiar appearance and unique behavior. These crabs get their name due to the shape of their claw, which resembles the body of a violin. Males of this species have one large claw and one small claw. The large claw, which is much more showy, is used by males for territorial competitions and mating, and the small claw, although less showy, is the strongest and is used for feeding. There is an island called Pig Island, where pigs swim freely in the waters. This small island is located in the Bahamas, specifically in the Exumas. What makes this island so special and popular is that it is inhabited by a large number of wild pigs that live in total freedom, swimming in the turquoise waters and approaching visitors in search of food and caresses. Tourists can visit the island by boat, and as the pigs have become so accustomed to the presence of tourists that they even recognize the sound of boats and swim over to them, and are excellent at it. The most densely populated country in the world is Monaco. With over 20,000 people per square kilometer, Monaco is considered the most densely populated country due to its small geographic size and high population concentration. This principality, located on the Mediterranean coast of Europe, has a land area of only 0.78 square miles, while it is estimated that approximately 40,000 people live there. Oreo cookies were introduced in 1912 and have maintained their original design. The signature Oreo cookie design consists of two round, crunchy cookies with a creamy filling in the center. This distinctive design has remained virtually unchanged over the years. The original Oreo cookie recipe and design was created by the National Biscuit Company, or Nabisco, which later merged with Kraft Foods, now called Mondelez International. Over the years, Oreo cookies have undergone several variations and limited editions featuring different flavors and fillings, but their classic design has remained the brand's emblem. The full name of the famous painter Pablo Picasso was extremely long. His real name was Pablo Diego José Francisco de Paula Juan Nepomuceno, María de los Remedios, Cipriano de la Santísima Trinidad Ruiz y Picasso. The human brain is about 60% fat, making it one of the fattiest organs in the body. The presence of fat is essential and plays a critical role in its optimal functioning. Brain fat is primarily composed of fatty acids, which are essential molecules in the formation of brain cell membranes, which are responsible for maintaining the integrity and communication between nerve cells. In addition, brain fat acts as a sort of insulator and protector. It helps protect and maintain the structure of nerve cells and also provides a crucial energy source for the brain, as brain cells require a constant supply of energy to function efficiently. The hippopotamus is the most dangerous land animal in Africa. Although their adorable appearance and gentle way of moving can be deceiving, these animals are extremely powerful and can pose a significant threat to humans and other animals. Despite their stocky appearance and herbivorous nature, hippos are territorial and can become aggressive when they feel threatened or when they sense intruders in their habitat. They are capable of charging at astonishing speeds, reaching up to 18 miles per hour, and their massive weight, which can exceed 3 tons, gives them impressive strength. Their large tusks and powerful jaws allow them to inflict serious damage if attacked. These animals are responsible for more human deaths in Africa than any other wild animal. Flamingos sleep standing on one leg to save energy. Adopting the sleeping posture on one leg allows them to maintain balance and remain stable on unstable terrain, such as mud or shallow water. By sleeping in this position, flamingos reduce the muscle tension and energy expenditure required to stand upright. In addition, this posture allows them to rest and relax their muscles without needing to lie down completely. This way, they can be alert to potential dangers and react quickly if necessary. The Danakil Desert in Ethiopia is one of the hottest and most inhospitable places on Earth. This desert is the hottest inhabited place on the planet, as it experiences extremely high temperatures for much of the year. At times, the temperature can reach 122 degrees Fahrenheit, and the average annual temperature is around 93.2 degrees. The region is home to a great deal of volcanic activity, with lava lakes forming and the craters of volcanoes being notable. In addition, there are several active volcanoes, fumaroles, and sulfur springs that create a surreal and unique landscape. For all this, part of the desert has been recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Despite the extreme conditions, the Danakil Desert is home to diverse cultures and tribes, such as the Afar, who have learned to adapt to the place. The rattlesnake has rattles on its tail to alert predators. The rattlesnake gets its name because of the rattles found on its tail. These rattles are used to warn other animals of its presence and keep them away. When the rattlesnake feels threatened or senses the presence of a potential predator or intruder, it whips its tail rapidly, producing a characteristic sound that serves as an audible warning to other animals. The pink color of flamingos is not natural. Flamingos are born with white plumage, but they get their characteristic pink color thanks to a special diet. These elegant birds get their beautiful pink hue from the carotenoids present in the foods they eat, such as small crustaceans, algae, and other invertebrates. The more of this food they consume, the deeper and more vibrant their pink color. Avocado is a fruit and not a vegetable. Although commonly associated with vegetables due to its use in guacamole, salads, and salsas, the avocado is actually a fruit. It belongs to the same family as cinnamon and bay leaves. It is classified as a fruit because it is a large berry with a hard skin and a creamy pulp inside. Botanically, the avocado comes from the ovary of the avocado plant flower and contains the seeds of the plant. The Galapagos tortoise has an average age of 150 years, making it one of the longest-lived species of tortoises on the planet. These tortoises are famous for their considerable size, weighing up to 881 pounds and reaching over 39 inches in length on their shell. They are endemic to the Galapagos Islands, an archipelago located in the Pacific Ocean. They have developed unique adaptations, such as a long, flexible neck that allows them to reach high leaves and food sources inaccessible to other tortoises. The hummingbird is the only bird that can fly backwards. This distinctive feature sets it apart from other birds and makes it one of the most agile and maneuverable living things in the air. The hummingbird's backward flight is made possible by the special structure of its wings and their rapid flapping. Their wings are long and narrow, allowing them to move quickly and generate adequate lift to fly in different directions. Vincent van Gogh only sold one painting during his lifetime. Van Gogh faced numerous financial difficulties and limited recognition during his lifetime. He only sold one, called the Red Vineyard, in 1890. The fruit of the coffee plant grows in the shape of a red cherry, The coffee cherry is the result of the development of the flowers of the coffee plant. After pollination, the flower slowly transforms into a small round fruit that changes color as it matures. At first, the cherry is a bright green hue, but as it matures, it turns a deep red color. Inside it is the coffee seed, also known as the coffee bean, which is the part used for the production of the popular drink. Contrary to popular belief, the planet Mercury is not the hottest planet in the solar system. Despite being the closest to the Sun, the title of hottest planet is held by Venus, the second closest planet to the Sun. Venus has an atmosphere composed primarily of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid. These gases retain heat and create an extreme greenhouse effect that traps the Sun's heat, resulting in extremely high temperatures on its surface. Unlike Mercury, which cannot retain heat efficiently, average temperatures on Venus hover around 860 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. These temperatures exceed those of Mercury, which range from about 806 degrees Fahrenheit on the day side to negative 274 degrees Fahrenheit on the night side. Salt is the only mineral that is edible for humans. Minerals are inorganic substances present in nature that perform various functions in our body. Salt is an essential mineral in the human diet and is the only mineral substance that is edible for us. There are other minerals present in the food we eat, but they require processing or combination with other substances in order for them to be digested, such as iron. Mount Kilimanjaro, located in Tanzania, is the highest dormant volcano in Africa. With a height of approximately 19,340 feet, it is one of the most iconic and challenging mountains in the world. It is part of a national park, and having no volcanic activities, is home to a great diversity of flora and fauna, including elephants, leopards, and black colobus. Although the mountain is located close to the equator, its high snow-capped peaks are home to glaciers, which is quite unusual. However, in recent decades, these glaciers have been rapidly retreating. The Kingdom of Bhutan is the only country in the world that measures its success based on gross national happiness. It is a small and beautiful country located in the heart of the Himalayas, and it stands out for being the only country in the world that measures its success based on gross national happiness. Gross national happiness takes into account multiple aspects of citizens' well-being. In addition to economic indicators, psychological well-being, health, education, time use, cultural diversity, environment, government, community vitality, and standard of living are assessed. The film The Lion King is considered one of the masterpieces of animated cinema and has left an indelible mark on popular culture. But what many don't know is that this iconic Disney movie is inspired by William Shakespeare's famous play, Hamlet. The Lion King shares numerous thematic and structural similarities with Hamlet. Both stories explore the theme of power and betrayal in the context of a monarchy. For example, the main character of The Lion King, Simba, resembles Prince Hamlet in several ways. They are both heirs to the throne, but are forced to confront the death of their parents and the usurper of power. Furthermore, the two characters experience a journey of self-discovery and maturity throughout the story. Coral is a wonder of nature that amazes us with its color and underwater beauty. However, what many people don't know is that coral is not an individual organism, but rather a colony made up of thousands of tiny animals called polyps. Coral polyps are tiny invertebrates that attach to the marine substrate and group together in large colonies. Each polyp has a tubular body with a mouth surrounded by tentacles that they use to feed and defend themselves. Chess is the official sport of Armenia. The passion for chess in Armenia is deep and rooted in its history and culture. The game has been part of Armenian tradition for centuries and has been a source of national pride. From an early age, many Armenians learn to play chess and are taught the tactics and strategies of the game, as it is seen as an educational and cultural tool as well. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the United States as a symbol of friendship and solidarity between the two countries. The idea for this gift came about as a result of the French people's interest in supporting the Americans' fight for independence and freedom during the American Revolution. The statue features a female figure representing Libertas, the Roman goddess of liberty, and she carries a torch in her right hand, symbolizing enlightenment and knowledge. In addition, in her left hand, she holds a tablet that is inscribed with the date of the United States Declaration of Independence. What fact surprised you the most? Leave it in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more Zarpado content.